Why do we put off today whatever we can get away with doing tomorrow? This is Colleen Flanagan, the Emotions Whisperer, and this video is going to briefly explore the 5 main reasons we put off and procrastinate tasks that we don't enjoy, and how you can get rid of that procrastination in 1 to 2 minutes. It's so easy. We procrastinate because the task will either be too boring, too difficult, too painful, that we might fail, or it's going to take too long. Those are 5 main reasons why we all put things off. If you've ever as a child had to do a project that you procrastinated till maybe the night before the project was due at school the next day, you probably have some roots of those emotions of fear of failure, all the different fears you're going to get a bad grade, and maybe you did because you waited so long. And quite often these fears, which have been unreleased since childhood, are coming up now to block you from the pain of failure, the pain of doing a difficult task or a boring task, or that something that just takes so long you just can't stand it. So you might want to just consider, especially just right now, think of something that you can still remember during childhood that you put off and put off. It could be doing the gardening or lawn work or doing the dishes or making your bed, cleaning your room, all that stuff we hated as kids. Is the task that you're procrastinating about reminding you of those childhood procrastinations? You might want to consider that and then mix it in with the clearing we're going to be doing in a few moments. What we will do is clear your governing vessel meridian of procrastination and the fears about the tasks. And there's one of 2 ways you can select to do that. The first one is tapping or massaging the end point of the governing vessel meridian, which is located under your nose above your upper lip. The second way is by running your hand in an arc over your head from your palm facing your mouth, then moving it whatever speed you want over the center of your face, the top of your head, down the back of your neck. Then you pull your hand away. Your hand does not have to touch your skin or hair at all. With your intention of clearing the governing vessel meridian, while you repeat the clearing statements, you will be able to get rid of the procrastination. So select one task that you've been procrastinating about, and if it reminds you of anything from childhood, we'll just mix that in as well. So let's get started. Start tapping under your nose or running your hand in the arc over your head, clearing the governing vessel meridian. I now let go of this procrastination about this particular task that perhaps is reminding me of something from childhood that I absolutely couldn't stand to do, and now I'm forced to do this particular task. I release my fears of failure in this task because perhaps I find that it's too hard, it's too painful, it's going to take too long. I don't want to start it because I'm afraid of failing to finish it, or I'm afraid of failing to do it well. I let go of my fears that the task is going to be so boring, it's going to drive me crazy. That if it's something I can possibly do, maybe play some music while I'm doing it. Something that makes me relax and feel good about getting this task done. I also now choose to let go of my fears of the consequences of success of doing this task. That if I get this done, more work is going to be loaded onto my plate at work or at home. It's almost like this task is preventing more work coming my way, so I'm subconsciously putting off doing this task. I let that go as well. I choose to be the superstar in my personal and professional life and get as much done as possible, and I now let go of my fear of getting this task done and something bad happening afterwards or something painful happening afterwards. And this may have happened in school. I got a task done, I finished a project, and I thought I did so well on it. I was even amazed. But I didn't get a good grade, or perhaps my boss or my spouse or someone judged me as doing a bad job. I let go of my fears of failure and that there's consequences to finishing this project. I let it all go now, and I feel safe and empowered, and I focus right now on the end result of this task. How relieved I will feel to get this done. Oh, it's going to be heaven on earth. Now you can just take a nice deep breath in and out, put your hands down and relax, and just explore a little bit how you feel about getting this task done now. You may feel completely relieved, and if something else came up, maybe an old block, an old memory about doing something that brought pain, because we all move towards pleasure and we all avoid pain. So don't beat yourself up about procrastination. Everyone does it, but thank goodness it's easily released out of your energy system. And if you're having extremely stubborn procrastination, please check out my book on Amazon.com, Tapping Success Scripts. I have an entire section about blasting procrastination and 2 tapping scripts, clearing all that procrastination out of your system. Thank you so much for watching today. Please check out my website, emorescue.com, for tons of more free information, articles, videos, audios to help you through your day and help your loved ones and your animal friends as well. Bye for now.